Hey, I'm Al McGhee here at yeticket.com. Also, I'm here with Steven Lebowitz with the MovieNight.net. Good morning,
Good morning, Al.
man. We're going to talk about this new film called Sinners by the great Ryan Coogler. And I have to admit, well, let's you start off. What do you think of the film Sinners, Steven?
Well, let me first. I'll start off with Ryan Coogler because he is a force to be reckoned with, Al. Ever since now, I think like 12 years ago when he had Crucial Station come out, that was his very first movie, and that was just a powerful one. So right off the bat, this guy showed he was serious, and he was like Spielberg, like Lucas, like somebody like directors. He was born to be a storyteller. He was born to be a filmmaker. He found his destiny. This is what he's supposed to do. This guy, I guarantee this guy is going to be before his career is done, and I hope he's got another 50 years left of filmmaking. Multiple Oscar winner, I guarantee you, one day for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. And also, that was about 12 years ago when he did his first film, Fruitvale
Yeah,
Station. And even with that film, man, I was emotionally attached to that, but also great filmmaking and storytelling. But here, let's talk about Sinners. Here,
yes,
this is a great historical, social uh, film that I truly love. This is set in the year 1932, in the 1930s, and
yes,
it's about these two, well, these set of twins, the Smokestack twins, called
yeah.
Smoke and Stack, played both by Michael B. Jordan in this dual role. Man, I like the way they did the AI, whatever they did to this. I thought these was two individuals in this film. And you can see their differences and their personalities, the way they set this up with these twins. But not only that, this state-of-the-art digital, again, these two characters did a great job with the way they put it together. Even the passing of cigarettes, smoking
Mm-hmm.
cigarettes between the two. I thought this was real. I really did.
Yeah, the CGI for that is amazing. I already look forward to it coming out on DVD to see him behind the scenes making of scenes. And you just see him by himself, like maybe how they did everything. So I'm already looking forward to like how all the making of documentary of this film. But let's get to the movie itself. Like I said, it takes place in 1932, and these two brothers they were in Chicago. They've been all over, and now they're coming back to their home, and they can open up like a little like a club, like a shindig place, for their people,
Well,
have some
it's a juke
booty
joint, and in my
juke joint.
lifetime, I've been to juke joints,
Yes.
and I've been and only in the South. And one juke joint, a young lady pulled a pistol on me. I mean, I'm telling the truth, she pulled a pistol on me, and I was very drunk. I was enjoying the music. I was enjoying the dancing, and here in this film, they really captured that. Not only that, they wanted to open up their juke joint, so they enlist these two musicians, one called Preacher Boy, played by Miles Caton, and his name is really Sammy Moore. But the other one is by one of the most great actors of all time, Delroy Lindo. He's called Delta Slim. And he plays harmonica and piano. Man, I tell you, this is a great setup. And they want to open up their juke joint the first night they get back there in Clarksdale, Mississippi. If you know anything about Clarksdale, Mississippi, it's a very racist place back in the day. It probably still is. And it's like sharecroppers and things like that. And man, oof, it's really, really opened up with those fields from old cotton days.
Right. And they talk about the music. The music in this movie and the songs in this movie, Al, are phenomenal. I mean, this thing is, I would say this is be a crime come award season if at the very least this is not nominated for best score and some best songs. Now, we haven't really touched the surface here because while they have this whole night going on, there's something going on. This is the Deep South. We're not going to really go into what because it'd be spoiling here. there's some folks out there who want to interrupt that evening they're all having, and that's where the things take a really interesting turn that you, if you're just reading the screenplay, you would have no idea this is the direction the movie's going. And that's where it really gets interesting because what Coogler created here is like so spectacular, and as far as a plot twist goes, I mean, like I said, audiences I think are just gonna love this movie from all aspects, from the music, from the acting, from how the whole plot plays out. Al,
Well, let's get back to the music part.
yes,
Here,
please.
there's a great scene when they're dancing on the dance floor and they playing the blues. Then next thing you know, you cut into the other forms of music in the future.
In
And
the
you
past,
have scenes past and future.
it
For
it, it, it,
example,
it is an amazing shot. It's an amazing scene. I think it's all one take too, Al. I'm just gonna have to go. I think it was all one take. I got to go back and watch the movie again. That's how good
well,
this was.
but it's a scenario to show that as they stated in the film with the dialogue, this is where all the music started here with the blues, and then the music from funk music to jazz music to rock and roll. That all that started with the blues, and that's what they showed in this scene. And that scene really got emotional for me because I knew this, but when they showed all of that with the different dances, the break dances, and stuff like that, man, again, I got emotional because I knew this, but to see it on film like that, the way he did it, if you don't if you don't feel that and you don't eat that in, when I mean eat that in with your spirit and your soul, and as a moviegoer, something's wrong with you.
You have no soul. You're a demon. Because yes, someone like myself, I got all that out. I said I was just like, holy smokes! When I watched that when that scene took place, I like again, I would love to see how that was shot in like behind the scenes one day. It was just it was spectacular. It was a great piece of film footage.
Oh man, I tell you, it is. But not only that, you really got to see this film on the biggest screen and the loudest sound system
And we saw it
that
in
you can
IMAX,
find.
and that we got to see an IMAX out, and boy, it plays out great in IMAX with the
Oh
sound
man, well they
system.
shot it in IMAX. They shot this film
Yep,
in IMAX.
yep, and it plays out. So yeah, if you can see it in IMAX, I don't know that I still it might be fighting for screen time with Minecraft this weekend, but I hope they sort of like, hey, Minecraft had 2 weeks, give it all to Sinners this weekend, please IMAX.
Well, this is more an adult film anyway, so I'm not worried about that, and I'm not worried about them have to deal with them. All right, how you going to rate this film?
First time this year out in 2025, Four Swords.
Four palm trees from me, Al McGhee. 4 out of 4, and four
Yep,
swords out of you. 4 out of 4. Man,
no
I was
doubt. That was
truly
no
amazed.
doubt.
This is one of the best films I've seen so far this year. And just imagine,
Oh,
we've seen some other original films this year with some great stars in them, but they they didn't beat Ryan Coogler, in my opinion.
true. And now we got to give everyone one more note. Stay through all the end credits.
Yeah,
You will be rewarded.
you sure will be. Definitely will be.
Yes.
Well,
So
thank you, Stephen, for coming here, yeticket.com, to help review Man Sinners by director writer Ryan Coogler.
money well spent.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, Al.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.